Yesterday we were down at the Dead Sea and just desert. Nothing was around. And here's from the hotel this morning and how green and lush and just beautiful it is right on the banks of the Sea of Galilee. What a change indeed. The valley of the Sea of Galilee is just subtropical, beautiful, amazing. We headed north along the Golan Heights to the headwaters of the Jodan River at Tel Dan. We are able to walk along the paths of the nature preserve there and beautiful green area. It was interesting to know where we were in geographic area. Right along the Syrian border, Lebanon was just to the north. We were just right there. As we leave Tel Dan, we pass Caesarea Philippi. It is here where Jesus asked his disciples, "Whom do men say that I am? Whom do you say that I am?" This church here is said to have been built upon the gates of hell. As we drive, we go through a Druid village. This is a Syrian Israeli village, and they have ties to both Syria and Israel, I think. We also see lots of war ruins and these little yellow signs as we're passing by, and they symbolize mines. There are minefields all along the border by Lebanon. And our guide states that the minefields are there just to make sure that any forces coming or going will go the right way. We return to the Sea of Galilee to the town of Capernaum. Capernaum is where Jesus spent most of his life, his ministry and life, in his hometown of Peter. Here is the synagogue that was built in the late 4th century over the foundation of the synagogue during Jesus Christ's time. It's not the same synagogue, but yet the floor plan is the same. Here at Capernaum, we shared some of the stories of Jesus' miracles that he performed. 85% of recorded miracles happened here in the town of Capernaum. We are able to see the remains of Peter's home, which has a current church building built over the top of it. And the reason they know it is Peter's home is because in the lowest level of excavation, they find the square structure of the home, and above that is more of a round structure, which was said to have turned into a meeting place, and then above that is the modern church. Of course, Capernaum is built right on the Sea of Galilee, and there is a neat statue to Peter, and it has many symbolisms about Peter in this statue. We went over to St. Peter's restaurant. My brother ordered the fish, and in the fish's mouth is a shekel. I was able to walk down to the shore and touch the waters of the Sea of Galilee, and the coast was just covered with seashells. I was amazed how many seashells were in this area. We then leave the shorelines and go up the hill to a church built in the 1930s, I believe, Byzantine style, that is dedicated to the Mount of Beatitudes. Here on this hillside, Christ gives the Sermon of the Mount to his disciples. We wrap up our day with a boat ride on the Sea of Galilee.